welcome back to the class. So previously we learned about the parts of the flowers, right? So apart from the reproductive organs, flower में और भी different जो है parts होते हैं. So the colored part of the flower is the petals. So जो colored part होते हैं एक flower के उन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं? Petals. Then after जो base होता है flower का उसके नीचे अगर आप focus करो, so you could see a base that is swollen. So the swollen part under the base of the flower is the thalamus. So thalamus क्या करता है? It supports and holds the different parts of the flowers. Along with the thalamus, वहाँ पर जो है छोटे छोटे green leaf-like structures होती हैं. They are the sepals. So sepal का function क्या होता है? जब एक flower bloom होने से पहले bud की form में होता है, तो उसको cover कर protect करने वाले sepals होते हैं. So as soon as the flower blooms, these sepals burst and gets divided into tiny leaf-like structure. So इन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं? The sepals. So this was all about the different parts of the flower. Now we're gonna learn how the pollen grains from the anther will shift to the female part. So anther जो होते हैं उसके अंदर pollen grains होते हैं that contains the male gametes. So होता क्या है? After some time when the flower matures, the anther bursts और उसमें से जो है pollen grains निकलकर distribute हो जाते हैं. So these pollen grains with the help of either air, अगर वो flowering plant जो है water में होगा, so through the stream of the water and sometimes by insect, जो वो pollen grains हैं वो stigma पर stick हो जाते हैं. So इसे क्या कहते हैं? That is the pollination. So here we got to know what is pollination. The process in which the pollen grains from the anthers shifts and sticks to the stigma of the pistil. This is known as the pollination. So इसके भी two types होते हैं. That is the self-pollination and the cross-pollination. So what is self-pollination? So as I told you, कुछ flowers में जो है male और female parts एक ही flower में होते हैं. So when the pollination occurs on the same flower, तो ऐसे pollination को हम क्या कहते हैं? That is the self-pollination. So you can see here the pollen grains from the anther is getting shifted to the stigma. So this is the self-pollination. So what is self-pollination? The process in which the pollen grains gets sticked to the stigma of the pistil on the same flower. So this would be the self-pollination. Next type of the pollination is the cross-pollination. So what does it say? जब pollination different flowers पर होता है तो उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Cross-pollination. So what is cross-pollination? The process in which the pollen grains from the anther get sticked to the stigma of different flower. This is known as the cross-pollination. So here we learned how the pollen grains get stick to the stigma. अब इस pollen grain का जो pollen tube होता है वो develop होगा and the male gametes will shift into the ovary. So how is this going to happen? We will learn about it in our next video.